I'm Mythra13, and I approve this video.
Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me with my Minecraft Let's Play / Adventures / video game commentary. Here's Mister. Come along now, Mister. So, I'd also like to remind everyone before I get going that my wife is doing a Minecraft series, and she's currently playing in creative mode so that she can learn how to play the game and adjust to the controls. Again, the link is in the description below. And I also, as usual, thank some subscribers for subscribing, and it's awesome. So thank you to LifeSimmer, thank you Stevens, Double Steven, and also thank you to the Naive Ninja 28. Hello, boy. So, wonderful people, wonderful times. And I also need to mention, for all of those of you who are familiar with Bear Ghost, which most of you should be by now, good friend of his, BoogeBang. You may remember him from Bear Ghost's previous channel, where he played in one of their, at least one of their family game nights videos on an adventure map. I believe Bear Ghost and his wife met him while playing WoW back in the day, so they've been friends for several years, and he now has a channel on YouTube. Brand new channel. And he's running a server. So, if you don't mind, and if you would like to find out more, go ahead, check him out. Put the link in the description below. It'd be great if you subscribed. And here we are. So, usually what I like to do when I start off somewhere away from creepers. Lots of creepers. There's a creeper spawner. Like I was saying, when I start off, it's not going to be good, but the creepers just blew up that spawner. Creepers blew up their own spawner, as is the way with creepers. So, when I like to, or what I like to do, rather, what I like to do when I am going to be playing and starting an episode away from where I leave off on my last video, I like to mention at the end of that video kind of my plans, so that y'all are forewarned about, you know, where I'm going to be, so it don't just seem like I'm popping up in Nowheresville and you have no idea what's going on. But today, basically, I found this dungeon from the Better Dungeons mod, and I believe it's called the Stronghold. It's not a default Minecraft stronghold, but in the Better Dungeons mod, they've named it a stronghold. I looked it up. And essentially, the tower which I entered to get down here is basically just the entrance. That's all. I looked it up because it looks pretty cool. I mean, on its own, I mean, it's a well-built tower. I mean, from somebody who likes to build castles, myself, I think they did a good job building it. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little adventuring and hopefully be able to carry a line of thought. This is my second time recording because I couldn't think and fight several skeletons at once. And basically that's how I knew there was a creeper spawner up here. I was going to try to destroy it, but they were good enough to do it for me. I mean, this is part of that well-built design for Better Dungeons. I mean, here I come in. Yeah, this is where I came in. And already there was a creeper waiting for me that spawned. And basically, that entire section up above just leads a stairway up and a stairway down. And where is it? Behind this wall. Yeah, there we go. See, I mean, I just go back down. That's the entire point of that upper part right there, just to have a creeper spawner. So the creepers will come down, not blow up their own spawner, and will blow me up instead. That's cool. I got to give it to him for doing that. It was a well-executed plan. But I knew what was going on. And they did put I don't know if you noticed, but the zombies there that were basically running defense, keeping me from being able to just go straight in and take out that spawner. I don't trust you around this lava because I just know you are going to knock me in it. So hopefully holding shift will protect me. So, anyway, on with what I'd like to talk about in this episode. Anyways, I got a last, excuse me, okay. Yeah, it kind of shook me, my last video where I died epically at 15 minutes in before I'd even really talked about what I wanted to talk about because I'd gone so far off topic. But again, I mean, I've done this with a fair number of my episodes. If I'm not happy with how I do things, I'll re-record the whole episode. I mean, it is fortunate of me that I have the kind of time to do that, and I know a lot of my favorite YouTubers that actually have jobs and are busy and are not a disabled veteran that don't have the kind of time to redo a whole episode after they put 15 minutes into it. Fortunate for me that I do. My family's asleep, nothing's really going on, so what is it, Sunday? So a nice Sunday morning I can just afford to redo it. It was a fail. It was a pretty bad fail. I mean, wasn't so much that I couldn't say what I wanted, but I mean, I just, like I do sometimes, I get so far off topic that I don't even get to the heart of the issue even close. I mean, I was way out in left field. But that's it. That's another thing too. When I do that kind of stuff, you know, I learn a little bit more every time, every video. I mean, even with whatever, what am I, like 26 of this series, and still around 10 for my Spore series. Well, like invulnerable or something here. I don't have God mode. I don't know how they're not. It's like they keep just missing me. Look at that. I mean, I'm standing right here. Just for the sake of it. I mean, look, it's on hard. I'm not using any sorts of cheat. You've seen me take damage. I mean, I'm sitting here with, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting lucky. Look at that. I'm playing around the nearest spawner. This one's going much better. You know, sometimes when you're playing, I mean, everything goes smoothly. Sometimes you can't do nothing right. That's just how it goes. And that's all video games. Which brings me back to what I was trying to talk about in my last recording of this. I got a comment on my last video, and this person said, thanks, dog. He said something along the lines of that it was interesting or very interesting, but I need to learn how to Let's Play. Okay? So I want to think they weren't really sincere when they said interesting. It's kind of like Triumph, the insult comment dog that says something's very nice for him to poop on. Where you have someone who's who gets you to kind of think they're going one way with what they're saying, and then they take it the other way and put you down. You know, and like that surprise insult type of thing. This room seems very suspicious. You know, I think there's like a hidden treasure chest or something in here. Up there, I bet. So yeah, I was like, ordinarily, I don't like that. I don't like people trying to piss me off. And I'm one of those people, you know, I avoid kind of dealing with people as much as I can just because I know I'm not going to handle it too well if somebody is pushing my buttons, we'll say. So, I mean, a lot of these people that do it, that troll, I mean, they're insecure about themselves, or they got some sort of an axe to grind, and you know, they're not happy about their life or whatever it is that drives them to annoy people and try to put people down. So I mean, you got to understand where, you got to understand the context. You got to understand where stuff is coming from, the reasoning why people do this sort of thing. And that's one of the things that, oh, that's why. I bet it's these little freaking silverfish things. That's what's in here. So yeah, you got to understand the context. I mean, when you see somebody who insults practically everybody, and I looked into it. This person, I mean, has left a lot of negative, derogatory comments to, I mean, I really looked into it. And, I mean, the only positive comment type things were pretty much when he was commenting on other people that were putting people down. So, basically encouraging them to be, you know, rude or cruel or whatever have you. So that's the thing. And in my video, this person even commented the fact that they do have, or they do actual Let's Plays, but that they do it under a different name and even on a different website. So it's very convenient to, this is like a combination code, I think, which I don't know it. Bombs, move dog, move dog, move left, move left, move left. It's very, like I'm saying, it's very convenient to actually be slamming people when you don't put any content up for people to know who you are and where it's really coming from, so they can't come back at you. They can't look at your content and judge it based on, you know, the kind of person you are or whatever. You know, it's like shoot, I forget a good comparison, but you know, it's like when you know that nobody can get you, it's real fine for you to put as many people down as you want. Where, you know, if you were you know, running your own YouTube channel and you're being a jerk to people on YouTube, they'd be able to say, hey, you know, I don't like your stuff either, you know, I'm going to leave dislikes on you. Which, I mean, it's good. This person didn't at least leave me a dislike. They just simply tried to put me down. Or, I don't know, maybe it's some twisted way of trying to tell me to get better at doing Let's Plays. I just can't honestly be sure of somebody's motives. But from what I can tell, it's just straight to, you know, put me down. And again, that's why the context is so important, because when you see that's what they do to everybody, it's like, well, a big surprise. Obviously, it's not because of me, and this is what, I guess, what's supposed to have happened. Get in here, dog. What the hell are you doing, drowning or something? Don't do that. So, redstone should be, yep, right behind that wall. Right there. Cool, cool, cool. I didn't know the code. I wonder if I could figure it out if I, like, dissected this thing. Must be, I pushed the button to explode things. More redstone, or is that it? Sorry for just exploring this way, but this is just how I like to explore. I mean, figure things out. It's not just about the dungeon and killing monsters. Somebody put work into this, and I kind of like to see what's back here, how they did it. I swear, I pushed that button. Well, hopefully if I run into another one of these, maybe the first button I push won't explode it. Probably what it is like only one of the buttons doesn't explode it, and every other button sets off TNT. So, like I was saying, this person has no good comments to leave to anyone that I can tell. Only to... And this is another thing that surprised me. There's actually, I mean, I guess I'm fairly new to doing Let's Plays, and that's why I've never even heard of this. But there's at least one channel where the people who run the channel do, what is it called? Like a Let's Play of Let's Plays. So they take, you know, without the original author's consent, they take a Let's Play and do their... Where's my dog? Did I have him sitting? That's not good. Not good. Not good. Oh, I was lucky. Thank you, dog. Jeez, he saves my life so many times. Thank you. He'll be able to get out of there. So, like I was saying, this channel where they take Let's Plays or videos or what have you, I think it's almost always a Let's Play, and do their own commentary over it. So say it's somebody who's young or isn't really experienced with doing Let's Plays and they're stuttering or having a hard time, you know, with confidence or whatever happens to be, that makes it and it makes them an easy target, basically. And from what I can tell of the research I did, the people who run this channel are people who either were the very first Let's Players, or at least people who are very experienced with doing Let's Plays. So, I mean, obviously, they of all people should know what it takes, what goes into making a Let's Play. So they're the supposed experts. Okay? So, I mean, there's the point of view that, hey, you know, well, they started Let's Plays, so they of all people are the best to critique the Let's Plays that people make. And because the people who do Let's Plays, period, are taking content from a video game, which they don't, you know, specifically own the rights to, so they have no right to complain about someone else taking their video and putting commentary over it. So, I mean, all logical stuff, you know, really. I mean, my zombie shield. That's what they did. They put a skeleton spawner right there. Yep, I might not make this get close to dying. Why is my dog not helping? Ha. Well, you didn't get me that time. Wow, this is... They must have put ice under this. I've never seen soul sand this effective. But I think I remember hearing that if you put ice on... Yep, there it is. Look at that. What'd I say? That really does work, too. I could not move. Just take a little soul sand. And again, this is the problem I had with the last recording. I get so far off topic, I don't even know. But, thank you, dog. Appreciate that. Keep them out. I'll just steal the soul stand while I'm here, because I haven't actually made a trip to the Nether. It's good to have this stuff anyway. Even if it's plentiful in the Nether, I still haven't made it there, so it's still somewhat rare to me. Yeah, it's kind of like random bits of ice. So, again, we have this channel where, you know, very confident individuals, or at least confident enough in the Let's Play world, I don't know about their real life personalities, take people who are inexperienced or not so confident and put their commentary over it, trying to make the people look like fools, or succeeding at making them look like fools, you know. Obviously, their goal, and to a wide audience. I mean, it's a pretty popular channel, and I don't know that there's more. There may be. I don't know that. But like I said, the people that are doing it are fairly popular themselves already. So what it really makes me think of is basically, thanks dog, about time, bullies, okay? So you have a group of popular people picking faults with people who aren't so popular and getting laughs from the wider audience. I mean, it's basically the epitome of what I know of as bullying. There's no better comparison to make, really. And no. Oh, don't like. Oh, wow. Pickaxe to the core, just set that guy on fire like that. Back off. I hate that. I'm trying to do a conversation, and our commentary definitely makes it more difficult to. I mean, that's the other thing about son of a gun. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal. I hate doing this, but yeah, I gotta sit here and heal. So yeah, I mean, there's no better way to say it. I mean, it's basically bullying in its internet form. I mean, I know trolling as one way to kind of bully people, but I mean, there's no better example of it than taking someone's, let's say, Let's Plays, and doing a Let's Play over it, and making the person look like a fool as well as you're able. And I mean, for laughs or attention or just because you like to put people down, whatever your motivations, that's bullying in a nutshell. And you can say it's because, well, you know, we're very experienced, so we should of all people know what a real Let's Play or what a good Let's Play is. I mean, good for you. Make more good Let's Plays then. I know the real reasons. It's not because they're trying to make these people better. Obviously not. Are they trying to scare them off the internet or make them feel so bad they go stop making videos, close their account, kill themselves? Who knows? You don't know how your words affect people. That's the whole thing with bullying. I mean, that's why there's Columbine. That's why these horrible things that are happening in schools. Because people are like this. And I mean, I mentioned it in my last video. What did I say? You know, I mentioned specifically if there was somebody watches my videos and you feel like you're bullied or whatever it is, and you need someone to at least talk to. And I mean, I'm by no means a counselor. I'm not trying to portray myself as a counselor, but I am somebody that's been there, and that's why I actually mentioned it. And what do you know? Right off the bat, we get the perfect example. That's just the way things work. It's the fulfillment of exactly what I was talking about. And I shouldn't be surprised at all. Annoyed, yes, and it's only led me to do research on the person and the whole situation. And like they said, I specifically, after I got the comment, and this is before I realized anything about the group that I was mentioning that does these mock you Let's Plays. This is strictly based on my original research trying to figure out these skeleton battles. This is probably where I died last time. I gotta get out of here. That's not cool. Get this thing if I can. There we go. Okay, so I looked up Let's Plays because I like to be informed before I start talking about things, and I think I've said it before. It's like a goblin face. Pretty cool. So, a Let's Play. Ooh, there could be something up there. A Let's Play is, and I mean, I looked at this in the Urban Dictionary, and you never can believe everything you read online, obviously. But for a definition of Let's Play, to kind of get an idea of where there's room for improvement on my own behalf and room for criticism on others who watch my videos. The Let's Play is basically, I mean, this is obvious. I mean, you would think obvious, but still, for me, I felt it was at least looking up. Is someone commenting over themselves playing a video game and recording it. Usually includes jokes for humor or the frustration they encounter while they're playing, etc. They may also explain gameplay in general trivia pertaining to the game being played. So, having read that definition and I looked back at, you know, how I've proceeded to do my videos, it's what I've been doing. And where, if anything, I may have lacked in some ways, it would probably be on the humorous aspect, because I don't usually tell jokes. I don't usually go for the funnies all that much. But that's, I guess, where I have room for improvement. You know, I can't really say better Other than that, where were the skeletons coming from? That's crazy. This is a pretty cool dungeon, I gotta say. What? Uh-oh. I just heard pistons. I broke through the wall. This is insane. Okay. Diamond armored, gold armored zombies in cages. I imagine, oh, the werewolf. I imagine I'm supposed to pull that lever and it will open all of the, yep, there we go, redstone room above. Pretty predictable. For anybody that knows, basically anything about redstone, which I don't know a lot, but I know enough to realize what the basic setup probably was. And it's very dark up here. Torch, please. Hello. Too dark. Can't see. Yeah, see, it's definitely linked to all of the rooms. And so the lever that I need, if you don't cheat and just destroy the door, your lever's going to open all of them. So I'm not sure how to proceed. Whether I want to cheat or whether I want to just do it how they're expecting me to. It's freaking loud in there. Zombies are loud. So I think I've said most of what I wanted to say specifically about that. It surprised me to see that there's people who basically do internet bullying. Oh, and another part of it, actually, this is what else I was trying to say, is the group thing, okay? So if you're in a group of fairly confident people, it's not that hard to make fun of people who aren't that confident. I mean, that's the core of being a bully. And it's not so much that the bully has overwhelming confidence, but he's got just enough confidence to put other people down in front of his friends. So it's a whole group of people that crack jokes together and then have a following of other people who think it's so funny to be mean to people that they say don't know what they're doing. But the thing is, everybody's going to have a different Let's Play style. Like me, I've talked about different things about how I like to play games, whether or not I record it. And specifically, like I've been saying, if I lack anything from the definition of Let's Play, it's, oh, nice job. It's the fact that, it's the fact that I don't really crack jokes. I don't really go too much for the humorous aspect. But there's a lot of, even the popular Let's Players, they're not sitting there trying to make people laugh. If people laugh, it's just in the course of funny things that happen while they're playing. And you can take an example of, the Yogscast. You have Simon and Lewis. And I was thinking about this, and I mean, I'm not a hater. Where's your nose, Goblin? Not a hater of the Yogscast in the least. I've watched a good number of their videos and laughed sincerely quite a bit. But, I mean, to be honest, can you see Lewis, let's say, before having achieved notoriety through their videos together, him by himself doing a Let's Play and actually getting people to laugh? The whole routine and the humor of it is, wow, that was a powerful hit. The whole humor of it, see, I'll have to go back there. The whole humor of it is the fact that they are playing off of each other. And even Simon, as funny as he is, he's significantly less funny if he's just by himself trying to make people laugh. And he obviously could, because he plays a clown very well. He can be self-effacing and, crack people up just on his voices or his style, whatever it may be. But you take someone like Lewis, who's very funny, combined with Simon, and you lose a lot of the humor when it's just him alone. And you take the group of people who are successful Let's Players in some way, and together they get together and make a video, crack jokes together about somebody who's not so good at it. And, well, not that surprising that they can make people laugh. What the hell? Come on. I'm gonna punch a creeper. Annoying. So, here I am. I mean, I'm a solo Let's Player. I enjoy it. This is the most hard-to-kill creeper in Minecraft. My dog can't help me because it's a creeper. Wow. I never knew it was going to take that much. I wouldn't even bother just blowing them up. Again, I'll have to do some repairs. More importantly, I have to retrieve my my gear. Well, I'm glad I actually didn't leave that on because there was something else that I needed to show down in the lower section of the tower. And of course, it's not much of a tower yet. I haven't got that far. But yeah, anyways, the group thing of you know, having a bunch of people, and it's all funny when you're laughing at each other. And I mean, I've been in a lot of situations. I know exactly what's going on. It's not surprising, and if I'm offended, it's because I'm caught off guard and haven't clearly thought about something. But I still don't agree with internet bullying any more than school bullying or any other scenario. Here's the thing I wanted to get to. Okay, so this is the Thaumcraft repair or something. Move, dog. You're gonna starve because I don't have your food with me. There you go. Actually, here, I can't be that mean to my dog. It's helped me out. Here we go. I have some extras. So anyway, the Thaumcraft repair there. This is the thing. If any of you play the Thaumcraft mod, hopefully you've tuned in this long for you to see this in this warning, basically. Here's the thing. This is like one of my favorite parts of the mod. You can repair anything, okay? Normally, if you use the more normal default Minecraft repair, you can repair one diamond pick by putting another diamond pick and la-da-da, you know, how to repair. This one works, basically, because it just fixes and takes the damage off slowly of any item you put in here. But this is what I did. I had my diamond pick. I finally got to level 31 and enchanted a diamond pick with fortune and unbreaking, put it in, had that repairing. My diamond sword with sharpness 5 that I've had for a while, I put that in. And my pickaxe of the core, I had unbreaking on that. At least one other thing. And I had them all repairing. And I've destroyed this thing before while it was repairing. All it basically does is it pops everything out. So I knew, just like a furnace, you can destroy it and get your stuff back. So I was going to move it away from here. So pickaxe that thing and pick it up. All my stuff comes out, pick that up. And it was only a little while afterwards that I realized, basically, if you have something that's enchanted and is in here, definitely take it out before you pick up this block. Because what it did is it wiped all enchantments from all of my items. I got all of my tools and weapons back, but it took the enchantments off of them. So, I mean, positive thing, if you really want the enchantments off something, that's one way to do it. And you can, you know, if you have only one pickaxe to the core, you hate the enchantment you have on it, well, there you go. But if you have good enchantments on it, like I actually did, don't do that. Be careful. Take it out and then pick up the block. And here I have my Dark Infuser, so I've been progressing with the Thaumcraft mod. Bunch of the discoveries, whole lot. Like I think I showed, I have a good amount of the brain in a jars, or brains in a jar, finally. I think I just need 4 more to have the full 30 that would affect the Quasitum. And that's pretty much it. I got this bit of artifacts left, whole lot of these tablets, fragments ready to research, so I'll be working on that. Of course, I got to go back and finish up that dungeon. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It happened to be just another one of those ones where I go on my long spiel about stuff, but I actually had something pretty, I think, notable to talk about. And again, I appreciate comments and feedback. It's good to know how you, the audience, feels about the things I have to say. So comments are welcome. And what did I? Okay. So Yeah, and also the other thing was how they said that I need to learn how to Let's Play. I'm not going to take that too seriously, but as always, I'm trying to get better at this. So if there is one of you that, my usual watchers or a random person that doesn't just feel like being a douche, feel free to tell me what I could improve on. I've gotten a fair number of comments, one of them being that I shouldn't get too far into just talking, and I should stick more to actual playing. But again, when I have this sort of a topic to discuss, I'm gonna do it. And like I said in the last video, how I usually try to cover thanking people for subscribing right off the bat, and then I get into playing, and then I usually save my comments and personal remarks for the end. And that's for the more dedicated subscribers that actually watch all the way through, that might actually care to hear that. That's why I picked that particular format. That's why I do it this way, is for that reason. And that's what I'm going to basically stick to. And the length of the video is always basically my personal choice. I mean, because of the fact that I put the more personal remarks at the end, anybody who's here just for the Minecraft content can have already made the decision to stop watching. And it's just going to stay that way. And the upload, the video length is strictly going to affect me because I have to, wait for that amount of time to process it and upload it to the internet. So I'm really the only person that the length of the video affects. If you don't like long videos, when it gets boring, there you go. You can watch Bear Ghost or Nykozy or Lord Ugg or whoever it might be, just shouting out, just throwing those names out there for all of you, or my wife's channel, and tune out. But the reason that it goes on is because sometimes I do have things to say. Sometimes I think of something at the last minute, and that's going to be how it's going to be. And if someone thinks that strays from what a Let's Play actually ought to be or what it should be, they're wrong. Just bottom line, they're wrong. A Let's Play is whatever the person makes of it. It's supposed to be commentary over a video game. I am playing a video game, and I am commenting. I may be lacking in the humor, but I definitely have a lot to say, and I'm well informed. I look stuff up, I research it, I have 33 years of life experience, so I'm not just blowing smoke out my posterior. I'm trying to connect with my audience in a positive way, and that's the core of it. A positive way. Okay? That's all. If you want to connect with your own audience in a immature way, or let's say not even immature, just on a video game strictly basis, here I am playing the game, breaking my bed, setting my bed down again, and that's your style? Great. You like to stick to just strictly the game. That's your Let's Play style. My style is I do a little bit of gratitude to my subscribers and viewers. I get into the gameplay. I talk about the nuts and bolts of how things work, as with the Thaumcraft repair. And then I save the more personal stuff usually to the end of the video, unless it's something like today's episode where there's just a deeper amount of information that I have to try to get into. That how do you really squeeze into a half-an-hour episode? And I do admit to the personal flaw of getting off topic and maybe beating a dead horse by covering something over and over again. But it's strictly from my personal feelings about trying to get to the heart of the subject, which can be difficult sometimes when you have something that's either personal or something that everyone deals with, so you got to cover it from different angles. But again, I really enjoy doing these, so I have no intentions of stopping my Let's Play series, and I am going to continually try to improve. Once again, as I've said so many times before, thank you all for watching, and sincerely, take care.